Before I explain everything that happened, I should probably start by going back a little. Back to the good old days of war and excitement, of easy prey, before we lost our leader. I wasn't ever an organic. I just have an organic's bones. So I was born in that factory along with my siblings. There were 8 of us born, 2 litters of 4 created and sent out as scouts. The humans had trouble taking us down because we were quicker and smarter, or because they didn't see us as a threat. But that makes them even less smart. Any intelligent being would know something quick with claws is an immediate problem, but they went for the big guns instead. I think only one of us attacked the humans though. It was one of my older sisters, and she managed to get badly injured by a few of their seemingly weak firearms. I never saw her again after she went back to the factory for repairs, so she might still be out there somewhere. As for the rest, it wasn't until after the war they fell. Pfft, ironic, right? The war against humans, this massive war that apparently killed all mankind, and we all survive fine until they're gone. Then, something else takes their place. These little doll sort of things, way smaller than us and somehow dodging everything thrown at them. The second litter was created with the mindset to hunt these dolls, these stitched punks or whatever they're called. That is where I come in. That's right, I'm sort of what you call the newer model, fixed of all the kinks that were running rampant in my older siblings. That's probably why I'm still working fine, and the others are out lying in a ditch somewhere. You see, these stitched punks became aggressive, fast, and even though they were way too small and soft to be a threat, they became one. I've lost a claw to them. Most of my siblings lost their heads. 5 of them are definitely dead with their heads sitting a few feet away. The older sister is just gone, so I'd assume she's laying somewhere too. One defective brother, and then me. My brother had his head fixed back on by leader fabrication, but never recovered right. He was a little confused in the head, stopped taking orders, never stayed focused, and then one day he was just gone. He left before the factory went down, and I haven't seen him since. Yeah, the factory went down. Or should I say, it went up. In flames, I mean. The entire thing exploded in a bunch of fire and smoke, and insufferable loud noises. I heard it all the way from the opposite wall, and by the time I finally got back to it, everything had already went down. The leader was gone, all the others were destroyed, and the ruins were just a smoking mess. I looked for leader fabrication for a while before eventually I found him. Strange. The moment I stopped looking, I stumbled on his body, completely broken down with his eye opened and cords hanging loose. I'll admit this. The Stichpunks never scared me. The humans never scared me. Long drops and accidental falls didn't scare me. But that moment that I realized he was gone, I felt what I guess was fear. It was all different after that. Suddenly, I had to fix myself, which was the only thing I really needed full help for. But that's a long story, and I'm getting carried away. Anyway, back to the Stichpunks. They've been dodging my kind for years, or killing them off more like, so I didn't think it would be easy to corner them. Of course it wasn't, and it took a lucky break for me to actually make some headway one day. I ambushed them inside all of their home in the afternoon when they were already showing signs of being tired. It was almost too easy in a way, but I wouldn't push my luck. I wasn't aiming for the bird at all. That thing, not sure what it really is anymore, because it's just not a normal doll. Has taken too many of us out already. Anyway, I had gotten a few of these little dolls under my gaze, and I was loving it. You don't know it. That rushing feeling of catching your prey is too good to pass. Especially now that I had that pigeon under my gaze, fluttering back and forth, thinking that she could dodge me. It was a long while of chasing them, but I finally had them cornered against a random mirror. It was a pretty big mirror. Things this shiny and glassy are usually broken out here, so how this one survived was a mystery to me. At the time, I didn't really care either. It didn't seem like a big thing until the Stichpunks got a little too close. It started like some sort of swirl look in the glass that I noticed only because of how it caught the light. Then, suddenly, both dolls disappeared into it. I stood there for a little while, circled the mirror a few times trying to see if they got behind it. But as I reached and touched the wooden back, I realized that they somehow went through it. Didn't make much of any sense, but I'll be damned if I let a piece of glass get between me and a successful hunt. I dove into it and went through. I just fell through and now I don't even know what to make of this. I'm just in some sort of building. Somehow the mirror led me into a building of some kind. First thing I see are the two of them, and if I could smile, I would be. They didn't even run or anything. It feels like this whole thing is some sort of hallucination like the leader used to get. So I wouldn't be surprised if I'm lying in a ditch somewhere with my head taking off. That, or they just thought I was too stupid to follow them through. Glad to prove them wrong, and I give them a nice little roar for a greeting, just to give them a little shake. Then, I'm after them again. The older one comes out with that little stick with the bell on it. The bell's nice enough for my private collection, but nowhere near threatening, so I knock him a good few feet away. He hits the floor hard, and gets to his feet, long enough to slide behind a couple of boxes. I hate this tactic. Most of the time I lose prey, because they climb behind or under something that I can't fit around. I'm not a bulky machine by far, but these little balls of fabric manage to slide into the smallest cracks. Here, Dolly, come on. I'm not going to hurt you. I can't see him as I shine the light through and around this mess of fabric. It's worth going straight through. Or it wouldn't have been if my claws didn't get tangled. I knew this was going to happen. Nothing's ever easy with these little... And now it's lights out. If my perception's right, and I know it is. The entire stack is now on top of me. Fantastic. Because I wasn't stuck enough before, and I swear to fabrication that the doll just isn't in here anymore. I recognize those pattering footsteps from above, too. It was that bird who gave me a face full of this trash. She's the primary target now. Forget the old one. The boss would have preferred it anyway. He never liked the bird. She always got in the way when it involved that weird one with the zipper. The off-limits one. Creator, this stuff will not cut. What's this all made out of? And the cardboard. I hate cardboard. It gets stuck on my claws, and the sensation of dragging down, it is just not nice. Especially when you're stuck claws deep. At least I've got the box off a little, and wait, what? The mirror. They've gotten through the mirror already? I got to get back through there. The chances of them getting away now are so much higher, but at least one good jump and I should be through. Alright, here we go. What? What? One random thing flying through the air, and suddenly it's all gone? It's shattered, but there's nothing behind it. How do I even fix this? What in the hell am I supposed to do now? What even... That's a human. That thing that broke the mirror. That's definitely a human. I see enough dead ones to know what one looks like. It just... Why did it even... I wasn't born with human killing programming, but I can sure as hell try. The second I start going at it, it begins throwing more things. I guess I should have expected this, but where is it even getting all of this stuff? It's not like the boxes I was just in had anything throwable in them. Not that I can dodge anything this human throws. Let's see how willing she, I think it is, to get in the middle of my hunt after this. She tries shutting the door, but can't close it quick enough, and I slide through before twisting around into a quick jump. Sacrificing power and aim for speed, and once again, it comes back to haunt me. Somehow the human was the quicker one this time. It pulled up some sort of cushion. Just like the box, my claws slide in like they're sliding through water, then get lodged stuck in the thing. I don't have my footing either, so it's not like I could just pull back. As much as I tear at the fabric, it never gives in. Now the human decides that she's got a backbone of some kind, in case she randomly running the mirror wasn't any indication, and got a hold of two of my legs. She's got a hold of me too. I didn't think humans would grab this tight. She gets my forelegs with one hand, and then somehow gets my back legs with her other hand, until she's holding me there in midair. I try pulling away, and now the cushion comes off, and of course, I bite at her. She pulls back and loosens her grip, so I manage to get one of my claws free, swinging at her. So close to brushing that skin, and suddenly, I couldn't even believe it. One of my claws flies off my hand and goes straight into the wall, so close to clipping her skin, and I miss miserably. Just then, this being yells again, and I decode the speech. She's upset that I don't have an off switch. I wish I could talk right now. You know, that I had just a ton of words I want to yell at those dolls, and all of them would have been accurate here. All of them at once, mind you. She's carrying me all over the room, not doing... Wait a second. Why is she heading to the window? Alright, maybe she's gonna just toss me out. It's not like I haven't fallen 5 or 10 feet before, right? I'll just need to right myself. Creator, look at that drop! That's got to be way more than a couple of floors down there. There's no way anything would survive a fall like that. That's the point too, isn't it? Alright, can't panic here. Her grip's still tight, but if she makes a move to drop me, then I can grab on the window and somehow jump back in, or I can maybe land on another window. That might work, right? No, that's not going to work. What's going to work is me hitting the ground at 200 miles a minute. She asks me if I'm scared of falling. And there's no reason to respond. Yeah, of course I'm afraid of falling. You're about to pitch me out the window. Her grip, too. Damn, her grip still hasn't eased even a pinch. She's still staring at me. Hasn't opened the window yet. So maybe she wants to examine something on me or something. Whatever prolongs my life. But wait, now where are we going? Maybe she has a higher window or something. That's my luck. After that embarrassing noise I made at the window, I'm trying to express my disturbance through growling. This is again doing nothing, and now she sits herself down on some sort of sofa or couch, or furniture thing of some kind. She lays me down beside her, gets a good grip near the back of my neck, and pushes me down into the couch. Not exactly comfortable, but still. She's got a hold of my head. I swing back at her, but she's got me angled down at this couch, and no matter how much I bite it, nothing happens. And now... What's this? I can't really tell what this is. It's either... It feels like some sort of... Maybe an exam? Is she examining me? I can't tell. I thought she was planning to snap my neck, but it's like she's rubbing it instead. It's weird. Sort of good, but I'm not letting my guard down. She's speaking again. She calls me little beastie and assures me I'm safe here and she won't harm me. No, but you'll pitch me out a window, eh? She's moving down towards my back and this is great. I can't remember if I've ever been petted like this. Leader fabrication was weird about touch, and the dolls are basically shrieking balls of comfortable pointy forks. I can't remember the last time I need it. Let's hope she doesn't mind scratches on the fabric. My claws aren't exactly dull. Still, this whole thing's really weird, and I'm still considering the fact that maybe I died somewhere through the mirror or something. I like the quietness. Everything's just a lot quieter. Except for that rumbling noise. Not really sure what that is unless it's coming from me. It's maybe a purr, but it's the petting, the massaging down my spine. Because I don't purr anymore. I haven't purred since the last time I've cuddled one of my siblings. Well, that, or the last time I got really close to kissing a Stichpunk. I purred for that too. Either way, I'm definitely purring now. She mentions that I am purring and eating, and it almost sounds like she's interested. Maybe if I stay a little quiet, she'll keep doing this, and the window will stay out of the question. You know, this isn't too bad. She turned the light on. It's a little bright, but I prefer the fake stuff to the sun. Though she's slowing down a little, so I'm pushing back, trying to get her to return to petting. Not quick enough. Maybe if I move onto her lap, she'll get the message. It's better than tearing the couch apart anyway. She moves away and doesn't do anything. So I give her a sort of verbal nudge, hoping she'll catch on, and she smiles to me. Then she presents her hand, but doesn't really do anything with it, so I got her with my claw and pressed my head into it. She points out it's amazing how something so sharp can be so gentle, and the petting begins. She has no idea how hard it is to do anything gentle with these things. But the petting, oh, this is too good. My body hasn't had relaxation, hasn't gotten a good rest in so long, and it feels pretty great. She suggests that I just needed a chance. And if I could smile, then maybe I have a little bit more of one on. And I know I should be worried about that mirror, but at the moment, I feel okay. It's a weird feeling, but this is nice. She's looked at me again, but she's not taking me anywhere. She's just holding me. It's still got that nice feel. Her arms are soft, not like annoying pillows, not like fabric, just a sort of warm feeling. Don't even know what to make of it. The human tilts her head at me, so I tilt mine back. And she asks the little beastie, what now? More petting, perhaps? So, it's been a while since I've come into my human's home. Many days, but I haven't kept count. But it's felt like a while. Which means that I never got back again. Strangely enough, that was one of the best things to happen to me. You probably wouldn't believe it, being trapped with a human and all. But she's not bad. This place isn't bad. In fact, I like it. It's more like a home than the factory was. Currently, I am hunting the only prey that I am tasked to hunt. I leap at the fabric being, swiping it across the floor, watching it fly before going at it, sinking my teeth into it and loving the rewarding feeling following. Maybe I love hunting it too much, considering it doesn't even move or anything. I needed something to hunt, so at some point, my human brought me one of these things. I went through that one in only a couple of minutes, then the next one, and the next. I don't mean to brag, but I still got the same hunting skills that I had back on the job. Even if I spend most of my time in a building now. But it's enough. I thought I craved freedom or something, but it really hasn't bothered me. I sort of like what I have here better than what I had. That doesn't mean that I don't get out sometimes. Sometimes she takes me out to random places out in the world, usually where there aren't any humans. I mean, I haven't gone fully soft. I like this human, not all humans. Then I usually go chase around these strange things that look like little vehicles. Not sure why they're driving around everywhere, or why she wants me to chase them, but hey, I'll take prey anytime. There is a price though. Some time ago she took my back blades off. I hated it at first, but I guess it was so I stopped poking her when she tried petting me. She tries to file my claws down sometimes. It doesn't work. I just sharpen them on the wall whenever the need comes. Just so that I can keep hunting these little dolls. Not quite Stichpunks, but it's still worth it to earn my keep. It sounds like she's coming back. I grab my kill, pray, whatever this counts as, and go find her coming through the door. She's carrying bags and places them on the kitchen table while I'm moving closer to see if I can catch a glimpse of what's inside. I wonder if she brought me something home from her hunt. Now she notices me and kneels. And she tells me that I'm so quiet and she should install a bell on me. She also calls me Diesel. Not sure what that means. Anyway, I've been quiet since I got here, but I noticed that she started hearing me less after she started cleaning and spraying me with some sort of oil. Leader Fabrication never did this kind of maintenance. When you're one of my kind, you were sort of thrown out into the world and just sustained yourself. I mean, if you were half dead, he'd pull you together, but it's not the same as this. My human does little things just to make my life easier. It makes me feel great, and I give her my newest prey, dropping it before her. She looks at least a little surprised at how good I got this one, and I rub along her legs, reminding her why I brought it to her. She mentions she is glad that this one wasn't alive. It's practically destroyed, alive or not, before nothing would be now. She obviously likes it because she's accepting it, and that's all I need. She says this must be the 10th toy I thrashed, and that my claws need booties. Actually, it's the 12th. I wonder what these booties are. Maybe that's what she brought home. The day goes on, and soon night comes around. Night's my favorite time. My human's home the whole night, and I get a good charge from the batteries she brings home. They're the strangest things. Big, square things holding a lot of energy in them. I don't know how it works, but it does the job right. When I'm done, it's time to spend some much-needed time with my human. Today is one of those days where she's gone most of the day, and I'm needing a little bit of attention. Now to find her. Not in the cooking room, not in the water room. I don't go in when she's in the tub of water. The sleeping room, of course. That's what she does when it gets late anyway. Sleep. I take naps all day, so it's not like I go to sleep at a particular time. At least I can sleep without worrying about where I can sleep, or if a defective beast is wanting a fight, or something like the bird showing its face. Ugh. It's a lot more relaxing, and I climb onto her bed before trying to catch her attention with a quick greeting. She set down what she was doing and is now starting to pet my back again, just how I like it. My neck, my spine, my underbelly. I lay down beside her and she gives me everything that I want. I hear her whisper over my purring, and she says regardless of whatever you are or whatever I came from, a cat will always be a cat. And I look to her. I hope she knows that I appreciate her. I haven't felt this wanted before by someone. It took me a while to really realize it. I kept remembering that she wasn't my creator, that I was ignoring my primary objective. But I have a new objective now. If it's chasing little vehicles, or just protecting the home while she's gone, if it's protecting her while she sleeps, I can do it if this is the reward. I'm finally happy. I'm actually happy here. And hey, it's way better than being out in some ditch without my head.